Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. I live on San Miguel Island, and on this channel I like to share a little bit of my journey with you guys and what it's like living on a small island. Today we're going out a little bit. The plan is to go to Furnas. It is November the 10th and it's a Sunday. So the weather was better, much better in the morning. It's getting really cloudy now. And it's getting a little chilly, hence the coats. It's probably like the first time in forever that you guys see me wearing a coat because our fall has been so warm. But today it's a little chilly. So we are headed to Villafranca first. We're going to go and grab Luigi's sister. She is going with us. And she wanted to go to Furnas. So Furnas is one of the most frequented places by tourists, also locals on a Sunday, I guess. But it's a very beautiful place. It's famous for its hot springs. For what else? They have a beautiful garden that the hotel owns, Terra Nostra. And there's also hot springs inside of that. Como é que se diz caldeiras? Não me lembro.
Caldeiras? Hot springs?
No, hot springs.
Fumarole.
Yeah, and they have fumaroles. Yeah, mesmo assim. They're fumaroles in Furnas. Yeah. So people actually cook food underground. And I have a video on that if you want to look more into that. I'll link it in the description box below if you're interested to see what all of that is about. I might show a little bit of it in this video again, but I'm not going to explain it the way I did in my first video on that because it's already all explained there. But yeah, usually Furnas is a little bit more cold than this side of the island just because, I don't know. O que é mais frio lá?
Porque não está calor de mar.
Isso é verdade.
Rosa, o mar o mar no verão, porque está o calor do sul. E depois a brisa marinha vai para a costa e aquece um bocadinho.
Ok.
É mais frio porque é mais úmido também. O mar, a costa é sempre mais calma.
Okay. But yeah, I've always thought that Furnas was so cold. I remember when I used to work at Casa Cheia. If you don't know that, I used to work at Casa Cheia. And there's two Casa Cheias in Furnas. And the smaller one, I used to work there sometimes. It was so cold in that store. And to me, it was like the coldest place on the island. So, I mean, Nordeste can probably be colder because it's very up high. I mean, to me, it's like almost always cold in Nordeste except when it's summertime. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to go to Furnas. I wonder if you guys can tell how drained I am. I slept like 1 hour and 30 minutes maybe this night. I went to work at 5 in the morning, left house for 4:10 more or less, and I haven't slept at all today. It's currently 2:14 in the afternoon, so yeah, I kind of feel like I'm crashing. I had an energy drink. I might need some coffee. I've already had 2 coffees today in the morning, and I drank an energy drink to see if I could, wake up a little bit more, but I know for sure what I actually need is to sleep. But since Luigi's sister is here from Italy, we want to take advantage of the little time that we have with her, and so we're going to go out Sunday afternoon. Next Sunday I have Sunday off, so we'll see what we'll do next Sunday, but yeah, one day at a time. But if you kind of notice that I look a little down, I'm not down or sad, I'm just tired. guys, we are here at the funerals and there are some open. So they insert the pot in here and then they cover it with like, you see that lid over there? They cover it and then they put like dirt on top of it and then it cooks in there for 6 to 8 hours. And that's how they make the xit. Now we're here at the Granada Park Cafe. I'm not sure if that's the actual name. But this is a really cool cafe. And again, it shows in the last video that I made here. I showed a little bit of this cafe. It's really cute and nice and cozy. It's like a tree house. So here we are. Isn't this such a nice cozy vibe? And then there's tables down there as well. And they usually have a train that's going around these tracks, but it's not on right now. Okay, so we're just gonna walk around a little bit now. It looks like the weather is not going to rain, thank God. So now we are at what they call Caldadish, and they're already starting to put up the nativity scene. They do this every year, but it's not all done yet. they only have this part here. And then, yeah, so this is usually another tourist point here in Furnas. It does smell like rotten eggs here. As you can see, all the smoke is coming from the funerals. Ali ou Claudia? Acho que sim. There's even some water that you can go drink down there, hot water. There's sour water. I'm not sure if that's how you would say it in English. Agua azeda. And then here is a little gift shop. Slur de terra and a poisson, não é? So Slur de terra is an Azorian brand made in this area here. Luis says it's Veil de Terra. I know it's part of Poisson. They have jams and biscuits. Oh, this is such... Oferece, amor. Mas também tens lá então uma coisa para Maria Clara. Look at the regional Portuguese artifacts. This is a whistle that's made, and if you put in a little bit of water in there, it sounds like a bird. This is a great thing for a kid. These are extremely hot. As you can see, the water is boiling, and each funeral has its name. That one is called Caldeira do Asmodeu. Now it's very peaceful here. One of the things that I love about this island is the nature and the beauty, the natural beauty. And then it's just so peaceful here. Not very much in the summer because tourism is at its peak, the highest peak at the summer. But, you know, sometimes we forget how beautiful our island is when we live here. Like, look at that view. I hope you can see. I mean, like, the camera will never do it justice. But there are gardens everywhere. And just a natural beauty. Furnas is one of the prettiest places on the island. But to me, Nordeste will always be at the top. I have a video on Nordeste if you want to go watch that. But Furnas is also very, very beautiful. And then you can go that way. There's so many ways in this garden. I'm gonna go down here and see what there is. I'm not sure I'm allowed to venture on. Oh yeah, this garden goes all the way down. I'm gonna go this way, see where it takes me. Now when you come to this island, and if you ever do, bring shoes that are, don't use All-Stars like me. Bring shoes that you are able to grip on the ground, because we have a very humid climate and it rains a lot here, so it does get very slippery. And I think they're just turning the ground, like the dirt ground path here, into the cobblestone path, maybe so that it can be less slippery. So peaceful. See, there's so many ways in this garden. I'm gonna go up, see if I can find Luigi and his sister. But yeah. And this is right by Caldeiras. Like, this is a garden right next to the Caldeiras. There must have been an old caldeira here, from the color like of the ground and how it's all cracked. It looks like there used to be one here, a fumarole. I'm sorry, I always speak like half Portuguese, half English. I don't think I've ever shown this part of Furnas before. Am I allowed to be here? This used to be a fumarole, I think. I'm gonna cross. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be here. I mean, it's not blocked off, so maybe I am. But on this area of Furnas, it is much warmer because you are literally on active volcano ground. My white sneakers are probably going to get dirty from walking around all this dirt. And it feels like it's going to start to rain. Oh, so Luis and his sister is up there. So I am in the right path. And they are laying down the nativity scene stuff. So I wonder if I'll be able to come back in the winter for this. It should be done by December, the first week of December. This is kind of old. They've done this for years. In Villafranca, they have a beautiful nativity scene as well. Hopefully I can catch it this year in a video, if I'm not busy. So then there you have the sour water. That water to me does not taste good, but it does have very many health benefits. Look at how beautiful this tree looks like in the fall weather. I love fall. I think everything is just so green here because of the humidity. Look at how beautiful that tree is. we are arriving at the place where you can, it's like a foot bath. Half that side and like the pool part is very, very hot water. And then on the outside is cold water, and people usually switch because it is very, very hot. Like it's hard to keep your feet inside for so long. And then they switch to the cold one, which I don't think is very healthy, but people do that. And that really, really hot water does miracle for skin. And with people that have like great problems, yeah. I know people who have moved here on purpose because of this water. It helps their feet so much, so. And it's free, you don't have to pay for that. And anyone can access it. And you may think, it's disgusting, everyone puts their feet in there, but no, because the water is so hot, I think it kills all the bacteria, and that's why it's so beneficial for your skin.